Do you believe football has reached its peak of excitement? Think again. Imagine the thrill when an outfield player slips on the gloves and stands between the posts. That's not just a twist, it's a full-blown plot reversal in the football world. So fasten your seatbelts and get your snacks ready, because we're about to explore the wild and astonishing stories of 12 times outfield players found themselves unexpectedly turned into goalkeepers. Let's start by setting the scene. A Champions League showdown, Man City versus Atalanta, buzzing with tension. Edison's halftime injury sends shivers down the spine of every fan. Substitute goalkeeper Claudio Bravo jumps in, only to be shown the red card. Who could possibly step in? Cue Kyle Walker, donning the goalkeeper gear in a rush, looking less like a seasoned Premier League player and more like a kid playing dress-up in oversized clothes. But against all odds, he kept the goal safe, aiding his team in clinching a dramatic draw. That's what we call a jack of all trades. A right-back becoming a keeper, with an astonishing 44 trophies under his belt. Dani Alves refused to let such a feat slip away. You'd think he'd have experienced everything, but he proved us wrong by showing he's more than just a swift defender with slick skills. He's a man of many surprises. Rewind to 2018. PSG is dominating their match against Sochaux. The clock is ticking down, and suddenly, disaster strikes. Kevin Trapp, the goalkeeper, sees red and is sent off. In such a goalie crisis, who steps in? None other than Dani Alves. He slips into the gloves with the flair of a samba dancer and takes his unexpected role to heart. There he is, commanding his wall and defending the post as if it's his sole purpose in life. Unfortunately, his brief but memorable stint as a goalkeeper lasted just under a minute. We wanted to see more. Now let's turn the spotlight to another football icon, John Terry. The scene is set against Reading and calamity hits. Both Petr Cech and Carlo Cudicini are sidelined with injuries. With no backup keeper in sight, who rises to the occasion? Captain, leader and Chelsea legend, John Terry. Abandoning his usual defensive role, Terry steps up, gloves on, eyes set on safeguarding a precarious 1-0 lead. And like a lion fiercely protecting his pride, he nails it. Terry's time as an emergency goalkeeper, a masterclass in leadership and sheer determination. Now, all these players we've talked about were thrust into goalkeeping during a match. But now imagine a left-back having to take on the goalkeeper's mantle even before kick-off. Smash that like and subscribe button and get ready for an epic tale of goalkeeping heroism. Enter Shaka Aladur of Comoros, epitomising the phrase team player. Facing Cameroon in a crucial round of 16 clash, Comoros was hit by a goalkeeping crisis. Injuries and COVID-19 had depleted their options. Stepping up to the challenge, yes, Aladur. Donning the goalkeeper's jersey, he looked poised for the most thrilling challenge of his career. Although the match didn't swing in Comoros' favour, Aladur's gallantry became the highlight of the tournament. In the face of daunting odds, he exemplified that true victory sometimes lies in rising to the occasion for your team, regardless of the outcome. Once again, an English defender proves to be a multitasking maestro. Phil Jagielka isn't just a player, he's Sheffield United's go-to emergency goalkeeper. Flashback to 2006, goalkeeper Paddy Kenny is sidelined due to an injury, and who steps into the spotlight? None other than Jagielka. And let me tell you, he didn't just stand in goal, he soared, making spectacular fingertip saves against Arsenal's ace Robin van Persie and securing a clean sheet to snatch 3 points from the Gunners. Imagine a defender leaping through the air like a Cape Crusader, thwarting what seemed like a certain goal. Jagielka wasn't just a one-hit wonder, he was Sheffield's reliable backup goalie. He might not have looked like your typical keeper, but his saves were nothing short of sensational. Next up, placing this player in goal seems almost intuitive. He's not just built like a fortress, he in fact started his athletic journey as a goalkeeper. Enter Jan Koller, a towering presence better known for his goal-scoring prowess than goal-saving. Set the scene, Dortmund v Bayern Munich, an intense rivalry. Dortmund's keeper Jens Lehmann is sent off, so who's stepping into the breach? The giant striker Jan Koller. With a background in goalkeeping from his younger days, Koller was no novice. For the final heart-stopping 24 minutes, Koller stood like a colossus in the goal, keeping the Bayern onslaught at bay. It was like watching a Goliath transform into a steadfast guardian, showcasing Koller's adaptability and composure in high-pressure situations. From one remarkable striker to another, let's marvel at Harry Kane's extraordinary day. Picture it, October 2014, Europa League, Spurs v Asteras Tripolis. Kane isn't just on fire, he's a hat-trick hero. But the plot thickens. Hugo Lloris is sent off, and Spurs are fresh out of subs. Who's the unlikely saviour? Harry Kane, naturally. Transitioning from scoring to saving, Kane's night was an emotional whirlwind. Although his time as a goalkeeper was brief, it was another testament to his versatility. The guy seems to have no limits. Next on our list is Olivier Giroud, AC Milan's striking powerhouse, who takes a detour into goalkeeping. In a gripping Serie A battle v Genoa, the final moments are pure pandemonium. Milan's goalkeeper Mike Maignan is shown a red card after a VAR decision, leaving the goal exposed. Who steps in? Olivier Giroud. In the game's dying minutes, he shifts from goal scorer to goal stopper. There he stands, a forward in goalkeeper's gear, embodying resilience. His first challenge, a shot that rattles the crossbar. Then, channeling the spirit of Dida, he pulls off a crucial save, clinching 3 vital points for Milan. Shifting back to the Premier League, let's talk about Rio Ferdinand, Manchester United's defensive titan turned impromptu goalkeeper. The date, 9th of March 2008, an FA Cup quarter-final against Portsmouth. With Van der Sar injured and Kuszczak red-carded, who's the last man standing? Rio Ferdinand. He steps into the goal, determination etched on his face, and then a penalty kick. Though he couldn't keep it out, Rio's brief goalkeeper cameo was nothing short of heroic. It was like watching a lion guard the net in the jungle, out of place yet awe-inspiring. And how could we overlook John O'Shea's stint in goal for Man United in 2007? During a match v Spurs, with Van der Sar injured and no subs left, John O'Shea, the jack of all trades, was called upon. Gloves on, he took his place between the posts, showcasing his versatility and adding another chapter to his already diverse football resume. O'Shea, celebrated for his adaptability, seamlessly transitioned into goalkeeping. He didn't just fill a gap, he dominated the role, making commendable saves and maintaining the clean sheet. Watching him was like witnessing a veteran goalkeeper, not a stand-in. From confidently plucking out high crosses to denying a close-range shot, his time in goal was not only unexpected but truly remarkable. O'Shea's stint between the posts reminds us that sometimes the most adept goalkeepers emerge from the least likely places. Now let's wrap up our video with 2 spectacular tales. First up, remember Felipe Melo, that Brazilian powerhouse known for his time at Juventus, famed for his fierce tackling, earning him nicknames like Gladiator and Pitbull, a player who showed no mercy on the field. After leaving Juventus, Melo made a name for himself at Galatasaray in Turkey. And did he leave a mark? In a game's dying moments, with Muslera sent off and a penalty awarded against them, who steps up? Felipe Melo, gloves on, ready to face the challenge. His spectacular dive saves the penalty, securing 3 points for his team. And that celebration, pure unbridled joy. Classic Melo. Melo later revealed he locked eyes with the penalty taker, sensing his nervousness. No shock there. A glare from him could unnerve the best of them. Finally, let's rewind to the 2006 UEFA Cup. Here's a striker who not only set up the equaliser, but also turned into a last-minute penalty-saving hero. Meet Mladen Petric of FC Basel. In a crucial match against Nancy, Basel's keeper gets a red card for committing a penalty. Who jumps into the fray? Petric, in goalkeeper's attire, dives the right way, stopping the penalty and clinching a vital point for his team. But hold on, let's take another look at that penalty. Yes, if VAR had been around, that save might not have counted. Ciafari steps off the line. A close call, but hey, in the heat of the moment, who's counting steps? And that's a wrap, folks. We've just relived the 12 epic moments where Outfield players channeled their inner Buffon. Did we miss any other memorable moments? Drop their names in the comments below. And of course, don't forget, smash that like button and hit subscribe for more incredible football stories.